Alright guys, this is just going to be a quick yap session about properly setting up your ultimate and using it correctly to get the most amount of value out of it, at least the most amount of value out of it on average, right? Because if you're hitting 10 out of 10 ultimates where you literally kill like 6 people with one ult, right, you're only doing that, what, 1/100th of the time, right? And if you do that every game, if you go for that gamble every game, you're going to be losing most of the time. So I want to just go over the proper principles of using your ultimate properly. So that way, on average, you could at least get one kill, or at least get 2 kills. Because yeah, it's not as cool, right? Your highlight is not going to be as awesome, but you're going to win the game, right? Um, if I were to start every single fight with one guaranteed kill, right? Then every time the team fight starts, my team is fighting a 5v6, and I'm significantly more likely to win. You know that feeling when somebody like on your team disconnects, that's just a 5v6, and you know you already lost? Imagine if like every single time the game starts, I'm sorry, every time a fight is about to start, you go to their backline, kill one person, and then you escape back to your team, and now it's a 5v6. You probably win a lot more. So, first thing I want to go over is know your ultimate, right? The more you know about your ultimate, the more you could do with it. The more you'll realize where you could get kills, right? Like for example, Neymar's ult, it has a special effect where if you're within the circle, you can't use movement abilities to escape. So for example, Chloe can't use her fade, Invis can't use her jump, Psylocke can't dash, Elsa can't dash, Neymar can bubble, but Neymar bubble's broken. Wolverine can't dash, he can't kick, Moon Knight can't use his grappling hook, what's this guy's name? Fantastic can't use his the back shot thing. Punisher can't use his zip line. A whole bunch of people. She can't double jump. She can't double jump. He can't dash. He can't jump. He can't. Well, he's already flying. It doesn't matter. Spider-Man can't use zip line. She can't disappear. A whole lot of stuff, right? So, and because I know that I can take advantage, I see a cloak by herself, even though she could fade. So I don't care. She dies. Right. So the more you know about your ultimate, the more you can get out of it. Um, let's see. Next thing, no support ultimates. For the love of God, please don't use your ultimate if you know they have their support ults. If you don't know they have their support ults, either ask somebody or start paying attention. Because if let's say you're playing, I don't want to use anybody's character in particular, but I'll use Fantastic because I play Fantastic. Let's say you're about to use your Fantastic ult and you know they have an Invis and Invis has ult, right? If you rip your ult, she's gonna do hers, and you're gonna have wasted yours. And then you have to back out, and now you did absolutely nothing with your ultimate. You did bait it out, right? You did bait it out, and you can say you got value out of that. But let's say you're doing like a really good ultimate. So, this guy's ultimate is kind of ass, so trading it for Invis is pretty good actually. But let's say you have what's a really good ultimate here. Uh, let's say you have a Moon Knight ult or like a Strange ult or like a Groot ult, right? Especially a Groot ult, like Groot ult is freaking broken. But if you go for your Groot ult, Invis does hers, and then yours just went to waste. Make sure they have no support ults. When I'm on Psylocke, right, or Fantastic or Neymar, I'm always keeping track of support ults. And when I'm on tank, I keep track of every ult, right? Because I have to, if there's a Star-Lord, I have to get ready to block it, or if I'm at Magneto, I have to get ready to absorb it, or whatever, right? So keep track of support ultimates if your character gets countered by them. It's the easiest thing in the world. If you know they have an Invis and the Invis has ult, then don't use your ult on her. She's just gonna go invisible and whatever, block it or whatever. If you know she has ult and so do you, what you should do is pressure her. If you kill her, then you go. Or even better, right? You shoot at her, she panics, she does disappear, and then you back off. And then when the barrier disappears, we're in there, right? I'm playing Magneto right now, but this applies more to somebody like Thor, for example. Like, I mean, you could kill through ultimates, right? But that's a big play. Like Namor, right? I want to make sure they don't have use for support ultimates because it's easier for them to survive. Same thing for Wolverine, Thing, whatever. There's no reason to go for the big play and try to kill them during. You could just bait it out, and now they don't even have the support ultimates to protect themselves. It's way easier for you to get your kills. So make sure they don't have support ultimates, right? Or get somebody with a shitty ult to bait it out. Fantastic has a shitty ult. I'd rather use Fantastic's ult to bait it out than Neymar's, or Wolverine's, or Thor's, or Strange, or Magneto. I'd rather use his ult, because he charges it really fast, and it's kind of dog shit. Alright. Next thing, be quick. right? As soon as you have your ultimate, start looking for an opportunity to use it. Don't be lollygagging. If let's say I'm playing Neymar, right? Let me turn my cooldowns. Let's say I'm playing Neymar, right? I don't have my ult. I'm charging it. I'm charging it. I'm shooting main. I'm shooting main. Oh, I have it, right? As soon as I get it, I'm thinking. I'm thinking of where I should use it. I'm no longer in main. Now I'm thinking of, okay, maybe I could go on off angle, kill them. Let me check the stats. Okay, they have a Punisher. I know that Punisher hasn't used his ult yet. I'm gonna wait for him, right? Set up for it, right? Oh, there's two supports here. Yeah, let's kill her. Let's kill her. Boom. They already used all their resources. They're not gonna be able to save themselves. Boom, perfect. Set up for it. No reason to do this. No reason to shoot. Aha! Oh, I got it again. Just throw it out. No, no reason for that. No reason for that. That's truly wasting it. I'm also not doing this, right? If I'm on Neymar, right? And let's say I get a kill. Guys, we have picks. Bang! No. Plan it ahead of time. Be like, okay, if I get a kill here, I'm gonna use my ult on this other person because they're the next priority target. They're the next most important person, or they're the person most likely to make the what's called the comeback to save their team. For example, let's say I kill their Invis, right? And Star-Lord, their Star-Lord on their team starts panicking. Oh man, I have to make a play here, or else we're gonna lose the game, right? Let me get my ultimate again. I kill their Invis, they start panicking. Star-Lord might do his ult. So, shit, I messed it up. But the idea is, if you get a kill, right? You didn't need to use your ultimate. It's a 5v6 now. Now use your ultimate on the next most important person who's gonna make a comeback. For example, like, let's say you kill their backline, right? You kill their backline. Now their tanks are by themselves. They're gonna try to stall. So that way one of them could portal, whatever. I'm dropping a whale on their tanks. That way they die as soon as possible. Right? So what I'm trying to say here is like, once you make a plan for it, don't just waste it like for no reason. Think that there's a purpose for this, not just to get kills. Sure, the kill can be the purpose, but just because you got a kill doesn't mean it was good. You know what I mean? For example, whole team is dead. My team is dead. I'm using my whale. I killed 3 people, but then I died. So the fight is still lost. Doesn't make no difference. So make a plan for your ultimate. Go for the highest value play that isn't risky. Right? I could either A, kill their invis that has ult, or I could try to kill 5 people. One of them is like easier to do and more likely to get value. Right? It's easier to kill one person, deny their ult, and finish the fight from there than it is to try to kill all 6 people at the same time. Okay. Okay, I think I went over the planning thing. You know, be quick and also be patient, right? Don't just whip it out as soon as you can. Make a plan for it, set up, whatever. And whenever you go for your ult, even if you're going to try to kill 3 people, focus on one person in particular. So for example, there's 2 people here, 2 supports. I'm not going to try to put them both in the middle. I'm going to focus on one person like this, right? And then if I get it, then I go to the next person, right? I don't try to do this. I don't try to, okay, they're both down, guys. You know why? Because they ended up both living, and there's a chance that they're support, so they just heal each other, and my ult goes to waste. Guarantee at least 1 kill. Even if you're going for 2 people, guarantee at least 1. Boom. Now he doesn't get healing from that guy, he dies. Right? Way easier to get a kill that way. Same thing for like Wolverine. Wolverine's actually a great example. Because a lot of Wolverines, they see 3 people stacked up, and they're like, I got this. And what happens is, because they hit 3 people, their ult does a weird glitch, and it just messes up. Well, you're better off being like, okay, there's 3 people I could get, but I want to at least get this guy for sure. So even though he's close, I'm going to focus on this guy, make sure I guarantee he dies, and I happen to get the other guy. I got lucky. But it's better than that first attempt I did where I got nobody, right? Plan it out. Plan your ults out correctly. I wish I played more characters so I could give better examples, like Lunay. I don't know exactly how to set his stuff up, or like Thing, or like... I do play Stranger Magneto. Magneto's another good example, right? I could try to kill both of them like this. I got this, right? It actually worked there. But a lot of times, if you try to go for this ult, you'll end up leaving them both half health. Focus on one person. Focus on one person. Oh, they're both low? I'm going to make sure this guy dies. And if I get this guy, great. And if I don't, that's fine, because it's a 5v6. Guarantee at least 1 ult with your... Guarantee at least 1 kill with your ults. That's what I want. That's not... That's what I want. That's how I play. Even with Strange. There's 2 people there, right? I don't try to go in between them, right? I want to get this guy for sure. So I make sure they have no runes, cooldowns, whatever. Bang. I want to make sure this guy dies. And if this guy dies in the process, great. But focus on one person at a time. Okay, I think that's everything. I think this video, only 10 minutes. Okay. Well, that's everything. I think I might go through some replays to see if I could find good examples of properly set up ultimates and ultimates that aren't set up. You know, just so you have an idea. But a better idea. But just to review, know your ultimate. What's your ultimate good against? What's it bad against? Put it in those good scenarios more often than those bad scenarios. Make sure they don't have support ultimates, right? Make somebody with the person with the shittiest ult should be the one to bait out the support ultimates. There's more nuance to that, right? Every game is different, every matchup is different. But in general, if there's a Fantastic on your team, let him bait out the support ultimates, right? I'd rather bait out use his to bait it out than Neymar's or Wolverine's or even Iron Fist, right? Or even Strange's. Proper setup, right? Don't just like what I don't like, for Strange is a good example. I don't see 6 people there and I go, haha, time to stun all 6. I make sure they don't have cooldowns. I make sure they don't see me. I see that their supports are low or at least far enough away from their tanks where they're not going to really get protection. And I'm like, oh yeah, now it's time, right? And I focus on one person. This guy dies. And if I happen to get this guy, great. And if I don't, that's fine too. It's a 5v6. Don't just see 6 people stacked up and think, oh, it's my time, and try to get 6 people. Focus on one person. Right? And if you happen to get more, it's good. And if you don't, it's fine too. Be quick. As soon as you get your ultimate, start planning what you're going to do with it. If 3 fights happen, you win one, lost one, win one, lost one, and you haven't used your ultimate, bro, just use it at that point. Like, and be patient. Be patient and be quick, right? Be quick to find the opportunity, patient enough to do it correctly, right? Focus on one person. Make sure at least one person dies. Don't try to do anything fancy where you try to hit both of them at the same time, like for example with Strange, or get the splash damage in. Guarantee one death. Alright, I think that's everything. I'm definitely going to go through some replays to show you guys good and bad examples. From my POV, I haven't played with you guys in a while, and I also don't want to keep giving advice and having you guys think I do everything perfect, because I don't. So I'll probably go through some of my own gameplay and just show clips of, you know, good ults and bad ults. Alright, later guys.